Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage. In this video, I will be explaining to you the most important confusing words for competitive exams like SBI Bank PO and SBI Clerk and SSC. So let us get started with these words. These are the confusing words, and these words are very useful in solving the cloze test, in sentence improvement, sentence correction, and in reading comprehension also. These words are very important. So I have taken the most important words that students find very confusing and very difficult to solve. So I have included some 200 words in this video tutorial, and this video tutorial you must watch this video tutorial from beginning to end. This is very important. So let us see the first word. These are the three confusing words I have taken here: melody, and parody. Just see this word melody. Students normally get confused this word with melody. Okay, so melody means a disease or ailment. Ailment means a simple disease, and an incurable malady. Just see here, I have given here multiple synonyms also. Illness, just see here, sickness, disease, infection, and ailment. Ailment we call a very minor problem. Okay, so these are the synonyms, and this is the example sentence so that you can understand it properly. The chief natural causes that contribute to the malady are called the allergens. So this is the example sentence. Okay, now let us look at the meaning of this word. Melody means tune of a song. That is why we called a melodious song. He sang a few old-fashioned melodies. This is the example sentence. And parody means the imitation of somebody or the satire of somebody. Okay, when you make fun in the form of acting, this is called parody. So an acidic parody of the plight of Australian drugs traffickers in South. So this is the parody. This is the melody, M-E-L-O-D-Y, and this is the melody, M-A-L-A-D-Y. Melody means disease, melody means tune, a tune of a song, and parody means a satire or imitation of somebody's action. So this is the difference, and if you use one word in place of the another word, that will be completely wrong. Okay, so you have to understand the meaning of these words properly and correctly. Melody and parody. Okay, now let us look at the second set of words. This is pour, P-O-R-E, pour, and P-O-U-R, pour. So P-O-R-E, pour means read attentively, peruse and scrutinize. P-O-R-E, pour means read attentively, peruse and scrutinize. This is the meaning of pour, P-O-R-E. Now let us look at the example sentences. We pored over the catalogs. Be absorbed in the reading or study of something. This is the meaning of this, and this is the example sentence. My friend spent hours poring over. So this is the meaning of P-O-R-E, pour. Now pour means especially of a liquid. It is used in the sense of a liquid flow rapidly in a steady stream. Water poured off the roof. Now the synonym of this word are stream, flow, run, gush, and course. These are the synonyms. I have taken multiple synonyms, very many synonyms I have included in this video tutorial just to facilitate your preparation so that you can feel very confident regarding your exams. Okay, now let us look at the next set of word, confusing word number 3. This is also very common in competitive exam, affect and effect. So there is a very minor difference in these two words. Effect is a noun form, and you cannot add ing or ed in this word because this is a noun form. In the noun form you cannot add ing or ed, and this is the verb form. Affect is the verb form and effect is the noun form. So affect, verb form, I have clearly mentioned here, this is the verb form. Not reading good newspapers affects your preparation. Just see here, I have put here S, because here we are talking about the one singular activity, that is not reading. Okay, not reading. This is the gerund. In grammatical language we call it gerund. Not reading is the negative gerund, and gerund is always singular. That is why we are saying here affects. And since this is the verb, we are putting here s. So as can be put, or ed form can be put in the verb form only. Spending money carelessly affected my savings. This is the past form. I am saying affected. His bad company is affecting his preparation. This is ing form. So these three forms I have taken just to clear you the concept. Just see the effect, noun, a change that is a result or consequence of an action or other cause. The lethal effects of hard drugs. This is the example sentence. Now what could be the synonyms of this word? Just see here. Result, consequence, upshot. This is very important word. Upshot means result. Outcome, this is very common word. And repercussions used in the negative sense, the consequences of something bad. This is called repercussions. Antonym is cause. The antonym of effect is cause. The antonym of effect is cause. Okay. He wasted his time in the company of his friend, and this affected his preparation. This word is wrongly used here. That is why this sentence is incorrect. In place of this word, I should say affected. Okay, not affected. Now let us see this word. He wasted his time in the company of his friends, and this affected his preparation. So this is correct sentence, and this is incorrect sentence. I hope you have understood it very clearly. Now let us look at the next part, next set of confusing words. Accept, and expect. Just see here, accept. Accept means to admit or to concede. Okay. He finally accepted his mistake. He thought that he was at wrong. Except means EXCEPT, not including or excluding, or this is also a very important word, barring, BARRING. Okay. So specify as not included in a category or group. Exclude. Exclude and barring are the same words. He accepted from his criticism a handful of distinguished writer. Synonyms: exclude, omit, leave out, count out, and disregard. These are the similar word of exclude. And if you do not exclude, you definitely include. I work out daily except Sunday. It means I work out daily and I do not work out on Sunday. So this is the sentence. And expect means to hope. I do not expect such behavior from him. This is the example sentence. So these are the three words you should go through, and you should try to understand these three words properly and carefully, so you do not commit any mistake. Accept, and expect. Okay. Now out of these three words, this word is more important. Accept, not including, excluding, barring. These are the similar words. So you should try to understand these words properly and correctly. I hope you have understood properly. Now let us look at the next set of word. Confusing word number 5. This word is also very common. These set of words are also very common. Adverse and adverse. Adverse conditions, adverse situations means something that is harmful, something that is not favorable, unfavorable. Preventing success or development, harmful, unfavorable. Okay, so these are the synonyms. Now let us look at the example sentence. Taxes are having an adverse effect on production. Taxing, it means taxes are having an unfavorable or harmful effect on production. This is what the sentence mean. Now synonyms: unfavorable, disadvantageous, inauspicious, unpropitious, and unfortunate. So these are the synonyms of these words. Now adverse means not liking something, or you can say strongly disliking something. Okay, now this word adverse is always followed by to. Okay, this is also very important to understand. Having a strong dislike of or opposition to something. As a former CIA director, he is not averse to secrecy. This averse means to dislike something, and this is followed by word to. Okay, and these are the synonyms: opposed to, against, antipathetic to, hostile to, ill disposed to. So these are the synonym of this word averse and adverse. Adverse means harmful. Adverse means harmful. Averse means strongly disliking something. I am averse to it. Okay. And averse is always followed by which word? To. Okay. So I hope you have understood this set of word. Now let us look at the next word. Advice and advice. This is very simple to understand. This C indicates the noun form. This is the noun form. And in this form, we cannot add ed or ing. Recommendations about what to do. This is a noun form. ADVICE is a noun form. He gave me a very good piece of advice. Okay, this word advice cannot be made plural by putting s here. You always say a piece of advice or pieces of advice if you want to make it plural, but you do not normally say advices because advice is always singular. Okay, now this is the verb form advice, ADVICE. This s indicate verb form. Okay, recommend to do something. He advises us on tax matter. Just see here, since I am using the verb form, that is why I am putting s here. So this is the correct sentence here. Now in place of ADVICES, if I use ADVICES, this will be a wrong sentence. So ADVICE is a noun form and ADVICE is a verb form. Now these are the incorrect sentences. He advises us on tax matter. Since I am using a verb form here, I cannot use this C. I have to use here S. So this C is wrong here. He gave me a very good piece of advice. Since we are talking about a noun here, you have to change it into ADVICE. So this S is wrong here. This S is wrong here. ADVICE. These are the very minor mistakes, but sometimes students get confused even in these minor mistakes. Okay, now let us look at the next set of words. Confusing word number 7. Flare and flare. FLARE flare and FLAIR flare. FLAIR flare means a special aptitude or natural ability for doing something. Okay, special or instinctive aptitude or ability for doing something well. She had a flair for languages. Now let us look at the synonyms. Aptitude, talent, gift, instinct or natural ability. This is what the flare mean. FLAIR flare. And this flare mean to burn something. A sudden brief burst of bright flame or light. The synonyms are blaze, flash, dazzle, burst and flicker. Okay. So this is flare, FLARE, and this is FLAIR, flare. Flare means aptitude. Flare also means stylishness or originality. She dressed with flair. Okay. So this is also very common word, flare and flare, FLAIR and FLARE. Now let us look at this word. This is also very common, and on the basis of these words, many sentences are asked in competitive exams. Fewer and less. These both are comparative degree. This fewer is a comparative degree of few, and few means very less. This less means also very less quantity. But this fewer is used for the countable nouns, that which we can count. For countable nouns, few books, amounting to a consisting of a small number. Okay, being more than one but indefinitely small in number. This is small in number, but this is used for countable, and this less is used for uncountable. So you can go through, you can pause this video tutorial and go through this explanation slowly and at your pace. Okay, so the major difference I have already explained to you. The fewer is used for countable and less is used for uncountable. Less is a comparative degree of little, less and least. These are the three degrees: little, less and least. In place of less, you can also say lesser. It's lesser. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now let us look at the next set of words, alter and alter. This alter, in which there is E, alter, A-L-T-E-R. Alter means to change, to modify, to adjust, to rework, to amend, to revise, and to correct. So this is what the alter means. A-L-T-E-R. I need to alter my trousers because it is a little loose in my waist. So this is the example sentence. And A-L-T-A-R means a sacred table in a church, a table on which a statue is put, an elevated place or a structure before which religious ceremonies may be enacted or upon which sacrifices may be offered. This is the explanation. And another explanation, a structure typically a table before which the divine offices are recited and upon which the Eucharist is celebrated in Christian churches. So this is the explanation. I hope you have understood this well. This alter means to change, A-L-T-E-R. This is also called, if you want to know the noun form of this word, the noun form will be alteration. The noun form of this word will be alteration, means to change something, to modify something, to adjust something. This is what this word means, alter, A-L-T-E-R. And this alter means a table, a sacred table. Okay, now let us look at the next words. This is also very confusing word, at the same time very common words in competitive exams. Upraise and uprise. This is uprise, A-P-P-R-I-S-E, and this is A-P-P-R-A-I-S-E, upraise. Okay, appraisal. Appraisal means to assess something or assessment of something or evaluation of something. So appraise means to assess. You can remember this word by linking this A with the A of assess. Okay, in the assess there is A, and the appraise there is A. So appraise means to assess. Appraise means to assess, or appraise means to review or evaluate. These words are also very important. Evaluate. Okay, so appraise means to assess something, to evaluate something, to evaluate the performance or something like that. The new system would more correctly appraise the quality and price of other timber and encourage more appropriate use, he said. Okay, this is appraise and this is uprise. Uprise, and this word is followed by of. Apprise of means to inform someone of something, acquaint something, pass on something, and impart. So these are the similar word of apprise. And apprise is followed by which preposition? Apprise is followed by preposition of. Always remember this thing, this is very important. Animal Planet realized they needed to apprise devoted fans immediately. Okay, just see this sentence also. They can apprise you of. Apprise is followed by pronoun here, so that is why we are using here of. We are apprising somebody regarding something. When we apprise somebody regarding something, we always use of after apprise, and tell when major conventions will be in town. This is the another sentence. The school should contact you and apprise you of the situation immediately. So these set of words are very important. You should understand these set of words very clearly and properly. Okay, appraise and apprise. Appraise means to assess, appraise means to assess, and apprise means to inform. And how can you remember these words? You can link the A of appraise with the A of assess. This is how you can remember these words. And apprise means to inform. Apprise means to inform. You can remember this word by linking this I with the linking of inform. Apprise, inform. Apprise, inform. Okay. Appraise, assess. You can link this A with this A. So this is how you can remember these words, and there is no chance of getting confused. Now let us look at the next set of word. Confusing word number 11, conscious, Causes and consens. Okay, this is how they are pronounced. Conscious, this is normally used with the mind. We all have conscious mind and subconscious mind. Conscious mind means to aware mind, mindful, cognizant, aware, awake. Okay, the antonym of this word will be unaware. If you are conscious, it means you are awake, you are mindful, you are aware. The conscious decision to choose life over home does come with its consequences, often making affordability more difficult in later life. There is the conscious mind. This is cautious. Cautious means careful. Okay, careful with the actions, careful with your activity, watchful, wary, sorry, alert, guarded, and vigilant. So cautious means careful and conscious means awake. And antonym, if you are not careful, you are careless, or you can say reckless. Department store Mayor Holdings says it is cautious about the second half, but it is still confident about delivering its guidance. So this is how the cautious is used. And conscious means what your heart thinks or what your heart feel. That is conscience, sense of right and wrong, or you can say ethics, what your heart feels. These messages should not be understood by the wild side of our conscience, because they protect us from its inventions. So this is also very important. One word in place of another word will be wrong. You cannot use cautious in place of conscious and conscious in place of conscience. You have to understand them properly and correctly so that you can use them in the sentence. Now let us look at the next set of sentence. This is also a very confusing word and very common at the same time. This is rise, raise, and arise. Simple explanation. If you use rise, rise simply means something is going up, something is moving up on its own. Okay, and raise means you are making something going up. This is a causative verb. Okay, so rise means uthna and raise means uthana. You are making something go up, and rise simply means something is going up or something is moving up on its own. Okay, and arise means something is coming out from a particular situation. You can say happen or occur or take place or crop up. When something emerge from a particular situation, we always use arise. Okay, and raise means to make something go up. The something is not going up on its own, but you are making it go up. So that is how this raise means to make something go up, and rise means going something up. And just see the example sentence here. Increase, hike, leap, upsurge. These are the very important words I have taken here. Synonym: increase, hike, leap, upsurge, and upswing. You can remember this word with this up. Up means to go up, up, leap. Okay, hike means also to increase, hike in the price, increase in the price. Upsurge means to go up, upswing means to go up. Move from a lower position to a higher position, come or go up. The tiny aircraft rose from the ground. Okay, this is the example sentence. Just see here. Get up from lying, sitting, or kneeling. If you are lying or if you are sitting somewhere, and if you stand up, this is also called rising up. She pushed back her chair and rose. And these are the synonyms: stand up and get to one's feet, get up, jump up, leap up. An antonym of this word will be to sit. Now just see the word raise. Cause something. Just see here the word I am using, cause. Cause something to increase, because this is a causative word. She raised both arms above her head. She raised them. The hands did not go up automatically on its own. She raised them. Okay, she raised both arms above her head. So you can say lift, or you can say lift up, you can say hold, or this is also very important word, elevate. Elevator always takes you up. Elevator in the malls or elevator in the shopping complex, they always take you up. Arise means something, when something automatically crop up from a particular situation. So these three words are very common, very important and very useful for examination point of view, and I will be explaining to you these sentences through example sentences also in the next slides. So just wait for these slides. Now let us look at the next confusing words, its and its. This is very simple to understand. This its is the short form of it is. Okay, we always use this apostrophe when we remove something. Okay, so since we are removing I from here, we are saying it is, it's my house, it is none of your business. You can say it's here, it's. Okay, and this it without apostrophe s indicate the belongingness of something, the possessiveness of something, because this is the possessive case of it, belonging to a non-living thing. This is used for a non-living thing. Just see here, I want to know about India and its problem. We are talking about the India's problem. Okay, so that is why I am using here its. The baby was playing with its toy. I am not saying his or her, because I do not know the gender of this baby. Whether this baby is male or female, I do not know. So that is why I am using here its. The possessive case of I is my. The possessive case of he is his. The possessive case of they is their. And the possessive case of it is its. So this is how you can understand this thing. You should not get confused with between these two words. These two words are also very, very important. Now let us look at the next set of words, discrete and discrete. In this discrete, there is double E. Okay, double E. This double E indicate tactful or cautious or circumspect or cautious or careful or diplomatic or judicious. Multiple synonyms I have included here just to facilitate your preparation. Discrete means tactful. Okay, this discrete in which there are two E's. This discrete means to tactful. Okay, and the antonym of this word obviously will be idiotic, careless, stupid, and indiscreet, unmindful. Just see the example sentence here. The discreet business of dressing online publishing. It should be, I think, doing. It should be, I think, doing. This is wrong here. The discrete business of doing online publishing. Okay, and this discrete means discrete. Discrete means separate, distinct, or isolated. Separate, distinct, or isolated, in which there is only single E. Okay, separate. Discrete means separate. The antonym of this word will be connected. If something is not separate, it is connected, joined, or similar. Just see the example sentence here. Instead of being regarded as property item, children are now recognized as autonomous beings with discrete rights and interests. Children are having discrete rights. They are having separate or isolated rights. Their rights are distinct. Okay. So this is how you can understand these two words. Discrete, one word, in the one discrete in which there are two E's, it means tactful or cautious or careful. In which there is only one E, it means separate. Now next confusing word, compliment and complement. This compliment in which there is I in it, this compliment simply means to praise something, to tribute something, to accolade something, okay, or to wish something. Australia's two main political parties are paying a serious compliment to you, the voter. I want to compliment you on your splendid success. This compliment is always followed by on. Always remember this thing. This is not followed by of or for. And this compliment means harmonize, go together, or you can say match. Match something. Antonym is clash. If something is mismatching, it is clashing. So the antonym of this complement will be clash. Now let us look at this sentence. Manufacturers have twigged. Twigged means they have assumed or they have considered. Manufacturers have twigged that baby goods should be designed to complement adult taste, not toddlers to command premium prices. So complement and complement. There is only a difference of one letter, that is I and E. Now let us look at this word inquire and inquire. Okay. This inquire simply means investigate. And you can remember this by linking this I with this I. Okay. Inquire, investigate. Inquire, investigate. And this inquire simply means ask. This inquire simply means ask. I just wanted to inquire about your credit cards. Just see that you can go through this explanation here. From here till here, I have mentioned here. This complete explanation you can go through. And inquire means to investigate. The Senate committee, which has been appointed to inquire into the circumstances of the disaster, will take the final decision in this regard. This is very simple to remember. This inquire, this I you can link with the I of inquire and I of investigation. Inquire means investigate, and this inquire means to ask. And you can go through this explanation also in detail. Okay. Now let us look at the next set of words, assent and assent. Okay, this assent in which there are two S, assent, double S. This assent means to agree. Okay, agreement, approval, agree. I have included many synonyms, acquiesce, consent, or accede. Okay, in this there are two C, and in this there are two S. So assent and accede are the same word. Assent and accede are the same word. The general proposed a detailed plan and the president assented and the president agreed. Okay. And this assent means A-S-C-E-N-T, the action of rising or climbing up. Okay. Climb, rise, ascension, clambering, take off, scaling, ascendance, noun form. And the antonym of this word will be descent. D-E-S-C-E-N-T. Now the spelling of descent and descent, you should not get confused among these two words. Descent and descent. The spelling of descent is D-E-C-E-N-T, and spelling of descent is D-E-S-C-E-N-T. On the first day of the ascent, the party climbed 2000 feet. And this assent means to agree. A-S-S-E-N-T. A-S-S-E-N-T. Assent means to agree, and assent means to go up. Okay, so now let us do the revision of these words, whether you have understood this properly or not. Just to consolidate your preparation regarding the exam, I have included 24 very important sentences. So you must watch this video tutorial till end. This is very important for you. 24 very important sentences I have taken, and through these sentences you can clear your concept also. So population of India is rising and arising very fast. Now out of these three words, I will pick this word rising, because population is increasing on its own. So that is why rising will be the most appropriate and most correct choice here. Now let us look at the second sentence. I asked all the students, it should be students, to raise their hands. They are raising, they are making them going up. They are not, their hands are not going up on their own. So that is why you have to say here raise, not rise. So raise will be the most correct option here. Now let us look at the next option. The most important point that arises, raises from this discussion is proper management of fund. Since something is emerging, since something is coming out from a certain situation, I will use the word arise. So this is how the arise, this is what the arise imply. Because something is emerging or something is coming out. The most important point that arises from this discussion is the proper management of funds. Now let us look at the next sentence. Greenhouse effect. I will always say effect because I am using the noun form. Greenhouse effect is affecting. If I have to this ing form, I will use this ing form in the affect. Affecting our environment adversely, because it is affecting our environment in a harmful manner. So that is why I will use adversely, not adversely. This adverse means to dislike something. I think he has taken a very discreet decision regarding his career. I mean to say here that I have taken a very careful, very cautious decision. So I will use this word, because this discrete means distinct or separate. Okay. So discrete of double E will be the right option here. It's my bat, and you should not tamper with its handle. It's my bat, you mean to say it is my bat. So you will use this it's here. It's my bat, and you should not tamper with its handle, because I am talking about the handle of the bat. Okay. Now let us look at this sentence number 6. We want to appraise the performance of employees. Here we are talking about the assessment. So I will use this word appraise. I can remember this word with this A. Appraise means to assess. Now let us look at the next sentence. I went to the shop and asked the person to alter my trousers. To alter, I will use this word alter, because this means change or to modify. Okay. Now let us look at this word. You have put your hands down. Please raise them again. Please raise them again. Okay. Now let us look at the next set of very important sentences. Sachin scored fewer runs in the first innings than in the second inning. I am talking about the runs, and since run is countable, I will use the word fewer, not less. So this sentence has come multiple times in many competitive exams, and students get confused. My conscience say, my heart says. Conscience simply means heart. So I will use the word here. Conscience says that I should be cautious. I should be careful regarding it. Okay. Subconscious mind, I will always say subconscious mind is different from our conscious one. Now let us look at this sentence number 12. Taxes have an adverse effect on production. This is harmful effect, so I will use here adverse effect on production, and I am averse to it. Okay. Now let us look at the next sentence. My friends John and Adam spent hours poring over the research book. I am talking about the reading, so I will use the word poring here. Next word, I have been working in this company for last 3 years, and now I want a salary increment. So I will use the word I have been working in this company for last 3 years, and now I want a raise. Raise means increment. He wants a raise and some perks so that he can raise his standard, because cost of living is rising. Okay, so I hope you are understanding these sentences correctly. He wanted to prepare a good melody. I will not use this word melody, because melody means disease. He wanted to prepare a good melody but could not prepare it because of slight melody. Okay, so this is how you have to use these sentences. Now let us look at the last leg of these sentences. On the second day of the ascent, we climb 350 meter. I am talking about here the climbing, so I will use this word ascent, because this ascent means to agree. The government has asked the CBI to inquire into this case. So with the investigation, since I am using in the sense of investigation, I am using this word. Okay, because this inquire means to ask. he has a little good books of English. I will always use between these two words few and a few. I will always use a few, because a few is used in a positive sense and few is used in a negative sense. Few means hardly any, and I am talking about some books here, so that is why I will use here a few, and books are countable, so that is why I will not use this little. So the correct option will be a few. His habit of eating street food is affecting his health. It's affecting. The habit of eating street food is affecting. So I will use this word affecting. Okay. This word is wrong, affecting his health adversely, because this is having a harmful effect. So adversely I will not use here. The police officer tried to inquire about his background. The police officer is simply asking. So I will use here inquire. He is not kind of investigating. The CEO proposed a detailed plan and the MD assented and the MD agreed. The manager will contact you and apprise you of the situation. He will inform you. So I will use this word. He does not have much flair, aptitude for writing. I will use this word. So this is how you can use these sentences. So in this video tutorial, I have intentionally included very many sentences, 24 sentences I have included, and very useful words I have included. So I hope you have understood this correctly, and you can use these words properly and correctly in your examination. So if you have liked this video tutorial, please like it, share it with your friends, and do send us your comments so that I can know how did you like it. And if you are the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Please join us right now, and I am 100% sure that you will keep getting such kind of good video tutorial for your grand success in your exam. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.